Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 2 and or 4 on the Series JG. We have changed location a bit. We have Rosa in the party, so I spared you guys the trip to the mountain where the next bit of plot will happen. I even had a video title and description centered around the fact that Edward's not that bad. Edward's bad because I learned something about Edward I didn't realize. So I think the fact that I was willing to use the you have combat items that cast spells like well, now I won't be able to find any, like Antarctic Wind or Bomb Fragment. A willingness to use those in that stupid battle against the Sahagan made that fight nowhere near as painful as I remembered it being years ago. But I was praising the fact that, hey, that heal ability he's got, pretty good. What I didn't realize, and I kind of figured out between videos is, excuse me, and people might have been saying this in the comments, I'm a little bit ahead of what is posted. Actually, I'm about 3 videos ahead of what is posted right now. And yeah, every time he uses that command, he uses a potion out of the inventory. And he takes the healing effect of using one potion and divides it evenly across the characters. So, Rosa has a skill called Pray, which... oh, pardon me, it's like a free cure spell distributed across your party members, something like that. And I guess there's like a critical fail chance where it doesn't do much of anything, and you can have a critical success chance where it does extra good. But Edward... I guess if I didn't have potions in the inventory when using that heal command, it just would have missed. And I never realized it was pulling potions from the inventory. Now, that's not that big of a deal, because potions are cheap. But, yeah, like, I thought it was this free, like, minor heal, not that big of a thing, but at least it's free. It's not free. It's just a turn spent with a character using a healing item every turn. And I could make any character use a healing item every turn. It's just that with Edward, it's distributed evenly. So he's even worse than I thought. Another thing that's happened since the last time I recorded is I opened up a guide. There's not quite as many changes as I remembered, but I'm now looking at a guide which, without spoiling the story, tells me when people will come in and out of the party. So that's kind of handy, because it means I can plan a bit for actually being effective with... these switches, and I think it's easy to overly worry, like I was in Final Fantasy IX, about having the right gear on all the time and not losing characters and blah blah. In Final Fantasy IX, I put too much thought into it, and it actually makes a bigger difference than it does in this game. But in this game, we could permanently lose gear by giving it to a party member who will never return. But until we get fairly late in the game, like, I don't think we're going to be using gear that, unless, like, Edward is the only character who can equip harps. So, like, you know, there's no sense in worrying about that, but if there's, like, a super awesome piece of light armor that any character could wear, I think we're pretty late game before they start showing up things that are kind of irreplaceable. At any rate, let's move on with the story. At Mount Hobbs, the west entrance. It's located near Mount Locke and Mount Kelvin. Rydia, can you try casting the fire spell? That's... Hey, wait a second. I gave Rosa like an accent in the first video, didn't I? I made her French. I was thinking, man, this is a boring voice I've given Rosa. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, I gave her a much more fun voice, and then forgot about it when she returned to the party. So that's another one. People might have been mentioning this in the comments. Maybe they weren't. What's wrong? Give it a try. I know you can do it. Yeah, see, that's more fun. Possibly more annoying, but also more fun. No. A question mark? I hate fire. That's right. Her throat was destroyed by fire when Ilkan and I killed her mom.
Yeah, you're the only one who can melt this ice. That's... If we don't get to Fabul, more people will be in danger. Please, Aurelia, it's a time to be brave. Take it from me, a French person. I was in the underground, like everyone else in France claims that they were.
Time to be brave.
Please, Aurelia.
You must. No, I've actually got your back. I'm not gonna pressure you like these guys are. You go ahead and melt that ice when you're ready. Don't let these two bully you. These two blondes just showed you that they're unwilling to wait for you.
That's... Fire!
Rydia has learned fire! Rydia, that was incredible!
Hee hee. I knew you could do it.
Thank you, Rydia, for making us laugh about fire again. Alright. So we have a trail over here. We've got guys who can turn you into stone. Oh, she is, oh boy. I want to put a bow and arrow on, Rydia because we can... I've only got one fancy pants crossbow. But we can, yeah, Goblin's not that impressed with an enemy, it seems like. I don't know what special powers he might have that we didn't get to see there, but, you know, thanks probably to her high level, our white mage does not have as many, magic points as the tiny little girl. So we'll go ahead and give her a bow, an iron arrow. Because at least against flying enemies, bow and arrow wielders will do bonus damage. We got some stuff here. We got a tent. A potion. Oh, that's great. I can use my heal command. Shut up. Gold needle. 960 gil. And the skeletons. Who I believe are weak against fire. Can we use prey? Yeah, prey cannot be turned around and used against enemies, unfortunately.
I pray for your destruction, undead.
That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would do. These guys are doing some damage here. Prayer unanswered. Looks like someone chose the wrong god. Oh, we might as well use heal a bit. Because, I have a confession to make. We're going to be loading something, after I do a little bit more plot. So, the specific results here don't matter too much. She's got white arrows, so she can be doing bonus damage against these guys anyway. Because white arrows have the holy element, and these are the undead. Alrighty. Preempt strike. It would be nice to know what these guys are weak against element-wise, because I don't know that it's particularly obvious. Gray bombs, I think, were called grenades in the actual SNES version. And if they have an elemental weakness, I don't really know what it is. Rosa has learned life. At last, she has a life.
My life is to do right by Cecile. Life has been so hard on him. He deserves a hot French girlfriend.
Which is making me think of a particular line from Pulp Fiction. Something that the French girl says, and I'm not going to repeat it here, because this could be a family Let's Play as far as you guys are concerned.
Holy arrow.
She asks Bruce Willis to give her something, which, the fact that she asked for it in a French accent may be extra fun for some folks. I don't know why I'm talking about that in scene. Never mind. Don't even think about what I could be referring to, if you don't know. What's going on here? Where are they? Oh, shoot. Time for me to think of a voice for this guy. Probably... It would be very tempting, but probably not a good idea to go for the Santucci voice. I can only pull that out once a year and in the middle of a charity event where people are inclined to be forgiving of me, and that's still probably not a great idea. That Garb, he's one of Fabulous monks. Hey, maybe he could be fabulous. That wouldn't be offensive. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's Domovoy. And Jaguar Yang. Well, excuse me, Jaguar Wang is a guy from a terrible movie you've probably never seen. Yeah, he takes a lot of damage. Got a lot of hit points. It's also, oh, he's got a great mustache, too. So he's known for his fabulous kick attacks, which does damage to all enemies. Shitty damage to all enemies. Good grief, that's no normal bomb, like the kind that you might bring as part of a bomb ban to destroy a town. Sorry, idiot.
We have to help him. His whole town can be destroyed.
Oh, it's the Mom Bomb. Mom Bomb doing some damage here, too. Is it weak against Blizzard by any chance? Yeah, just go ahead and blow your attack, that's fine. Focus, and then maybe you get hit. Energy stored for double the attack there. Yeah, Cecil doing more damage than everyone else put together here. Maybe fire will work on Mom Bomb. Doesn't seem like it would, does it? Is this thing gonna explode and do like tons of damage? I'm gonna blow! I'm gonna blow, Sonny. I'm a Mom Bomb. So I have lady voice, I guess is what JG's saying. I feel like we should be fully healed up when this thing hits. Yeah, it did some damage. Alright, let's try and pull out some big hits here. Try to hit everybody. Did Lullaby hit anybody? I'm not sure I could tell. I was too busy menuing. So hopefully these guys don't recombine into a giant, hideous doll. I might be thinking ahead to a different boss fight. Yeah, that's a little bit more like it. Alright, even if it was following Cal Brenna rules, I think by wiping out all of one color of guys, it's now not a problem anymore. Okay, well, it does seem like it worked okay. Ow. Oh. It's fine. And Rosa learned Protect, which maybe would have been useful to have during that battle, but oh well. Meanwhile, our new party member's going, huh, 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 huh. All my thinking ahead for this character was don't do the, quote, Santucci voice. I hadn't really planned a voice, but I've come up with something that's probably just as bad. You have my gratitude. Yang is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabul, and I am fabulous. I came here to train with my men, but all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks. My name is Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabul.
A villain named Golbez is using Baron's power to seize the world's crystals for himself.
Then he covets our wind crystal as well.
There is no doubt. He already took the crystal of Damsion with ease.
Fabul may be next to fall. And then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students. They stand little chance against the Baron's forces.
I'd assume Golbez was behind the monster attack that killed your men. And almost killed you.
Then their assault is imminent. I must go. We will go with you to Fabul. You may need our help. I am grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. It concerns us all.
You see, I am the Prince of Damsion.
Rosa and I are citizens of Baron. This girl is just a victim of our king's recent attacks that I myself led.
That's...
Oh, you've been launching powerful and devastating attacks on behalf of the forces of evil? I see. Then I humbly accept your assistance. Let's go. We haven't got much time. Where are they? Fabul lies to the east of these mountains. Okay, that's where they are. Good. Monk Yang has joined the party. A fast and easy way. Alrighty then. I feel like this went better on screen than when I did the same thing off screen, so I could have a little bit. Realizing that we had a new character coming into the party, I actually played a little bit last night when I wasn't recording, just so that I could grind for, 3 or 4 levels. Which you will see the fruits of that in a moment. This screen seems very familiar, but there's nothing special going on here right now. Just some turtle battles. These turtles fight with honor. But not with success. The poor guy getting turned left and right, left and right. Like an independent voter, doesn't pay enough attention to do anything other than switch party affiliation every 4 years, when he blames whichever party is in power for not having, fixed every single thing in his life. Sure, I voted for Biden after 4 years of Trump, but after 4 years of Biden, I think Trump's pretty good. Alright, so... Preemptive strike. There's nothing that interesting about this party. Let's run away. I don't remember the color swapped imp guys don't have anything special going on. The guys that look vaguely like, see, now this is the party that can cause trouble when you're out just grinding for levels. Because they can occasionally use an attack called Peck that petrifies you, and basically means that it becomes a net gold loss. Not a huge thing, but kind of annoying. But this is where I think the story wants us to be. Oh, I hope I did this right. No, I didn't. I actually, pulled these guys back and say, well, that's fine. So, encounter's off. We'll just zip through this place at speed and get to where that was. I should have loaded as soon as we won the boss fight and got Yang in the party, but I didn't. And as you can see, Yang... God, I don't know that I gained more than 1 or 2 levels, really. I just had like an hour to dick around with the game, but I wasn't in a good place to record. Or just in the right mindset to record, I guess. So, honestly, the biggest thing was that I went through inventory, and I think Yang had like leather garb, and maybe he had a feather cap, but he had no armlet and blah blah blah. So, oh, and also I found out between videos there is no Hades shield. I was joking around about Hades armor, Hades helm, Hades nuts, but thinking that I missed a treasure chest. No, there's no Hades shield. There just isn't one. You get an upgrade from treasure chest for everything except your shield. So, yeah. But I'm going to remove all of Edgar's equipment. I can't imagine why I'm doing that, other than that I did get the word that we would be losing him. Another reason he feels like a terrible character, in the original version of the game, you lose him at this point, well, maybe we'll get back to, we'll come back to talking about Edgar later, but for now, or Edward. Fabul Castle. It's another one of those themes I remember being super sweet on the SNES. We'll see if the new version of it does any good. Mr. Yang, the king wishes to see you. Mr. Yang, the king wishes to see you. Master Yang, the king wishes to see you. Master Yang, the king really wishes. I mean, really, really wishes to see you. Oh, there's an inn here. Welcome. What can I do for you? I'm selling items. It's 100 gil per night. Will you be staying? Please come again. It's basically like Chinaland. Like, what is the? Wasn't there's like a Nintendo game with like these two little? It's based on a Japanese game with very little localization. So it's a Japanese game that has like little medieval Chinese characters with pigtails doing karate, and it made it to the West more or less unchanged. And I don't remember what the name of the game was, but that's what this section reminds me of. What can I do for you? All right, well, we can buy various claws. Okay, there's still no demon shield, but we can get demonic armor that is better than the Hades armor. We got one of each type of claw. He can obviously only equip 2. I don't know if there's a sense to having him. Like, if I had 2 of each kind of claw, I guess it adds elemental damage, but I don't know that you're switching them in battle, so. He's still stuck with it. Yeah, his shield never upgrades. These are tiny little increases that you get from switching your Hades equipment to demon equipment. Oh, and by the way, this is a helm said to be possessed by a demon. The helmet was... The Hades helm once belonged to a demon. The demon helm is possessed by a demon. And the dark helm has a powerful dark force. So they're very different. Let's go ahead and switch all of your claws up. Both of his hands are favored. He's ambidextrous. Alright. Thank you very much, you out of so stupid. So this seems like a pretty decorative sort of area. I heard you attacked Mount I heard you attacked Mount Hobbs. Do you sustain any injuries? I have a similar question to that guy. Master, I wasn't sleeping. I was meditating. Meditating with my right hand and some hand lotion. Are you going to turn... I think I remember what the wacky gimmick was here. Do you think you can remember what the wacky gimmick was here? If you think you can, steel yourself for next time. And, you know, you don't have to put it in the comments. You can if you want, I suppose. But figure out what you think the wacky gimmick is when we talk to this lovely lady dancer who's facing away from you. / us. And see if you're right next time.